Hey everybody, it is Thursday and it is time for our Thursday Thought. And this week I have something that I'm really excited to talk to you about. It's something that I've been thinking about for several weeks, but I couldn't do it until the time is right. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So today I want to talk about staging. And staging, in simplest terms, is when a home is prepared with an aesthetic and spatial design and plan. And what I mean by that is staging changes up the interior furnishings of a house, either by changing what is existing from the homeowner or adding staging furniture so that a client, a buyer, walks in and has an immediate wow factor in the house. It's warm, it's inviting, it looks like a home. And secondly, and maybe most importantly, what staging does is it shows the buyer where and how they could place furnishings. One of the first questions a lot of buyers ask me is, will my bed fit in this bedroom? Or where should I put my sofa? How am I going to arrange all my living room furniture? Staging answers those questions right when they walk in the door. Staging is also very helpful for all of our professional photography and all of the video work that you have seen me doing. It's much more exciting for me to film a live Facebook tour or a video inside a home that is staged versus what you see behind me, which is an empty room. So today I'm going to show you the before and after, or the after and before, depending on how you want to look at it, of staging. I'm at my listing in Georgetown Park. It's the beautiful combined 2-unit to give us 2,300 square feet of living on one level. It was staged with my homeowner's furnishings. We pared down, we removed some things that were very personal to them, but we showed the home fully furnished so that a buyer could see what I would do with this room potentially. They have moved everything out because they close on Monday. And so now we have a beautiful apartment still, but it is empty and it looks very, very different. So I want to show you the difference between what a staged home looks like and what a vacant home looks like. So let's take a little tour. We're going to start in the entry hallway. You'll remember they had beautiful artwork on the left and right, that gorgeous marble checkerboard floor, and then you opened into this gorgeous living room with that beautiful Victorian sofa and that mirror. That is what's behind me now, and let's see what it looks like if you were to come into this house without the furnishings. This is the view that we now have. If you'll remember, that beautiful sofa and that gorgeous mirror were here. There was a fabulous chest and a beautiful painting here. At this point, what we have is a really big room, and you can hear my voice echoing, but we don't have any design or spatial plan or aesthetic. So a buyer might come in and just think, it's a big space, but what do I do with it? You'll also remember those beautiful rugs that they had. They were huge, 16 by 20, I think. Those have been removed as well. This is where that beautiful antique dining room table was. Again, we have space here, but it looks so much smaller without that dining room table, without that high boy, and you'll remember that gorgeous sideboard that they had along this wall. Look how small it looks without the furniture in it. And that's what furniture can do. A lot of times people think furniture is going to take up the space. It's not. It's actually going to define the room for you and show a buyer how they might place their own furnishings. This is the family room. You'll remember we had a huge club chair here and an ottoman. There was a chest here, another side chair here. We had a beautiful rug, the white sofa, the side chair, and then over here we had that secretary and another antique chair with it. It just looks really different now, as you can see. It's still a beautiful space, gorgeous home. You certainly can tell that there's a lot of room in here. But without all the furniture, it is hard to see and understand what you might do with the space. Let's take a quick look at the master. You'll remember it had that king bed and those two really oversized nightstands. There was a chair in the corner here, and it just filled the space beautifully, but you could still see what a large room it is. Now, you can still see how large it is, but it is less inviting, and it is hard to think about where you might put all of your furniture or how much you might need in a room of this size when it is empty and vacant of staging. I hope that this has given you a good idea of how successful staging can be. Staging is wildly popular in DC. Buyers have come to expect it. They expect to see beautiful photographs and beautiful videos online so that they can begin to understand how they would live in a home. They want to feel comfortable with that before we start stepping into a property. We can stage two ways, as I mentioned, using your furnishings. We pare down, we declutter, we depersonalize, or we can hire a professional stager. I have many relationships with stagers. They come in, they work on a design plan, and they place furniture that exactly fits with your home. Either way, we can be successful. Either way, the bottom line is staging sells. It works. It draws more buyers to your home, and it draws a better price for your property. If I can answer any questions on staging or any part of the buying and selling process, please reach out to me at any time. I would love to hear from you. You can text me, call me, email me, and I would love to chat with you about real estate in DC or buying your next home or selling the one that you have now. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you next Thursday if I don't see you before.